Hello, it's Tope Fajimbisi again. Thank you so much for watching all my videos. And if you haven't joined the tribe, make sure you pause right now and join the tribe at ghanaian.com/join-us/join-us. I'll post the link below this video as well. So, well, let's put it out there. I do not celebrate Valentine's Day. For me, every day is Lover's Day. And I want to talk about this today that everybody is, talking about this whole Valentine's Day thing. I want to talk to my sisters and my brothers who are feeling like, what is wrong with me? Like every time they introduce you to somebody, the person comes up and says, oh, no, I think we should just be friends. Or you're even with somebody and the person is just doing, anyhow. Or, you just have, nothing just works. I'm sure so many people feel me when I say nothing just works. And you almost feel like there's something wrong with me. Why is this happening to me? Am I crazy? First of all, there's nothing wrong with you. What is supposed to hit you will never miss you. What is supposed to miss you will never hit you. So make sure that you already clear your mind that no, you're not too fat, you're not too short, you're not too thin, you're not too, ugly, whatever. You're perfect, you're whole. And like I said in my last video, nobody can complete you. Somebody can compliment you. But why is that person who is supposed to compliment you not coming? It's very difficult to have this conversation with somebody who is, age is relative, but you say, oh, I'm already this age and the person hasn't come. So what is wrong with me? What can I do? What is, what should I be doing? The first thing I want to share today is clean your lens. Most of the time, the lens with which we see life is our problem. If you're going around with that lens of, I'm imperfect, I am damaged, I am just not destined to find happiness, I'm just not destined to find a good person. And that's, if that's how you're going around life, that's how you're going to show up. Even when Mr. Perfect or Miss Perfect is around, you're going to show up always deficient. So first of all, go around and, just embrace the wholeness that God has put in you. That's number one. Number two, don't despair. Despair is the weapon of the devil. Yes, despair is the weapon of the devil. Yes, you can list the last 7 relationships that didn't work, the last 3 marriages that didn't work, the introduction that didn't even happen. The person just called you once, heard your voice, and just disappeared. But do not despair. You cannot despair. There are people who have been to greater trials than you are going through right now. So please keep your head up, keep your hopes high. And the third thing is, know who you are. Get clear about who you are. Get very clear. Who are you? What makes you happy? What really, beyond all the trying to have companionship, which we all seek, we all want, get clear about who you are. Who is Tope in the very heart of hearts? I love to travel. I like to write. As you can see, I like to talk. I like to make people feel good. No, get in touch with yourself so that you can then know where to go or where not to go. If I don't like golf, for example, and everybody says the best place to find golf, to find husbands is the golf course. Well, I'm sorry, I don't want somebody who is in the golf course. But find out who you are. If you're somebody who likes to go to church, mosque, whatever, find out what really makes you happy. And once you've found that, next thing is find out who you seek. What kind of person are you seeking? Some of us are so afraid to answer that question, because we have this idea of who people think we should seek. Who do you seek? Who is going to make you happy? Regardless of what the whole world is thinking, regardless of what the entire world wants you to be with. If you seek somebody who can make you laugh, go ahead and do it. If you don't want somebody who is just clowning around all the time, go ahead and find it, but very clear about who you seek. And when you are clear to yourself and you are clear to your Creator, I trust Him that I serve, that he or she will show up. Somebody hasn't showed up because you haven't become clear. Once you are clear, once you have that clarity in your mind that this is who you want, I'm telling you, your miracle is close. I want you to take that to the bank by the special grace of God, because being clear is God speaking to you, is telling you that I am bringing you somebody and I want you to be happy, with that idea. I want you to be at home with that idea. Now, when you know who you seek, it's going to be also easier for you to stop entertaining all sorts of stupid requests around the whole place. Oh my goodness. Do you want to know how many marriage proposals I get on Facebook or LinkedIn? But knowing who you seek, knowing who you want to be with helps you to just not waste anybody's time and not allow anybody to waste your time. It also helps you to differentiate people based on their packaging. There are some people, and ladies, I want you to be very aware of this. Even men, there are some people, they are all packaging. The hair is on point, or the hijab is on point. The dressing, the speaking, the way, they are just like, like rock stars. And you think they're good people. That is packaging. The real person is here in the heart. For most of us, especially for us women, it's so easy for us to get carried away with that packaging. He's tall, he's dark, he's handsome. Or for the man, she's yellow, she's this, she's black and beautiful, or whatever. No, that is packaging. At the heart of who they are, do they fear God? Do they have compassion for other human beings? Do they have, do they have a bigger goal in life than to just sit down and watch Arsenal and sit down and just make money, or sit down and just hustle around the whole place and money is the only thing that matters to them? You want somebody who is deep. And what that depth means to each one of us is different. What depth might mean to me might be somebody who is spiritually aware, who is praying every night, who is praying 5 times daily. What depth means to you might be completely different. That's okay. But you need to define it so that when you see somebody that is just packaging, you don't fall for it. Find out who that is. Many of us, women especially, we always fall into this trap of following the package. And then you get home, you open the package, and there's nothing inside. Before I go on, there's no seeking a spouse without seeking God. If you have your relationship with God, in a very rocky place, please try to mend it as well. Try to mend it. That's very important, because he will speak to you. When you get somebody that is not it, you will hear the warning from God that this is not, the person you're supposed to be with. As long as you are taking him in, through that process with you, and you're not listening to the world. And the flip side is also the case, where you meet somebody who doesn't look, the packaging doesn't look okay. They don't have as much money as you would want. They don't look as tall, as fat, as thin, as athletic. They don't have the figure that you want. And you can just discard that. Oh, you know what? I don't want that. Where do we find diamonds? There is dirt around diamonds, and you have to clean it. So if you're with somebody who in their heart is the person who would love you, honor you, respect you, please don't spend time wondering about the packaging. Marriage, relationships, these are spiritual relationships, and it has very little to do with, the packaging, very little to do with how the person speaks, how the person looks, how much money the person has. Trust me, whatever amount of money any man can give me, I can make by myself. And that's a fact. So what money he has is not material, but what he has inside his heart. Before I leave, I want to say 2 things. The first one is trust the process. When you might be single at 45 and you're watching this video, trust the process. God has a reason for keeping you in this state right now. Maybe he wants you to be on a separate mission. Do it. Enjoy it. When the kids come, when the husband comes, if God has decreed it for you, and those things come, you won't have time to do this. Do you want to meet your Lord, having not accomplished what he created you for? Go ahead. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the process. Travel. See the world. Write. Meet people. And the final thing I want to say is, ladies, be picky. Yes, be picky. People will say, you can't get it all. Yeah. Be picky, but know what you're picking. Don't be there picking somebody that can give me money, that can do this, that can do that. That's not being picky. Be picky about somebody who respects you, who loves you, who honors God. And how do you know if the person is this way? Two ways. How do they treat God? What is the role of God in their lives? And how do they treat the people that are around them? If they are disrespectful to the people around them, they're going to be disrespectful to you. If they are disrespectful to the waiters, to the little guys, they're going to see you as a little person too. So please try to be picky. Try to be picky. Don't listen to somebody say, you can't have it all. So because of that, you should go and pick somebody just because you want to show them off. No, that is nonsense. Be picky. Do not settle for somebody who is going to make you miserable all the days of your life. So, I see you again. I'm Tope Fajingbese. And please don't forget to join the tribe, www.ghanaian.com/join-us.